My name's Chad Meitner. I'm 40 years old and have been a principal for 5 years and have been in Catholic schools for over 10 and wouldn't have it any other way. I've been in public schools before and just love education overall, but feel most at home in a Catholic school setting and feel that that's where I'm called to help make a difference in the world. Yeah, in Dodge City for the last 5 years at Sacred Heart Cathedral Catholic School. It's a kindergarten through 8th grade school. It's going to be reaching its 100th year as a school in 1916, so kind of a powerful anniversary coming up for them. And we've loved it. My family has really thrived there, and we love the community. But we definitely felt called to come to Hayes, and we're very excited to do so. My wife and I, Sarah, have been married for, it'll be 12 years this May. And we have 5 children. The oldest is 10, and the youngest just turned 1. Wouldn't have it any other way. I always tease my wife about when she goes to visit my in-laws or something, go to visit Grandpa and Grandma, and I'm home for a day or two. The first 2 hours, it's pretty cool, but about 4 hours later, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for them to come back. It's too quiet around here. So it's a great blessing to have them, and my oldest is a girl and 4 boys. As a Catholic school educator, we always talk a lot about being a person of prayer, and I talk about that with my teachers. We talk about it with our families, the students, and so when you're asking constantly, you have to ask God about what your day is, what your month, what your future is about. What do you want me to do? And I've always had a special sense of wanting to help kids who are in high school. That age group is always, I've enjoyed interacting with them. They have a vibrance of life and an optimism for the future that you just don't find in most age groups. But there's some challenges there too that I feel like God's given me some talents that I can really help with, hopefully to help be a good friend, a good role model, and a leader in that way. And so TMP is a 7th through 12th grade school, offers that opportunity in a Catholic school setting. So again, trying to be open to what I feel like I should do to make the world a better place, and hopefully I can do that here in Hayes. A big part of my schooling since college has been, I speak Spanish, and I learned Spanish in college and by visiting countries and living with host families, which I know this coming year is going to be a big part of the students who come from other countries or even just commute in will be living with host families. And so I'm a big proponent of the value in that, to not only get to know a school, but also a culture and a community. And the best way to do that is through being a part of a family. And so working with students in maybe immigrant students or students who are recent to the country, again, working with the family is key. And that's whether they've been here since 1890, coming from Europe, or if they're coming from Central America in 2015, that the family wants the best for their children. And when they choose a Catholic education, there's certain expectations, and the family has a responsibility as teachers of their children too. So I'm excited to be a partner to continue working with families for all the children and students who are part of the school. I think it'll be paramount for our success. And any school, public, private, Catholic, Christian, it's going to have the strong family support. And Hayes and TMP has that tradition here that, like you said, it's legendary that the families care, they get involved, they're passionate about making sure the school is viable and successful and their kids are successful. So if I'm not able to tap into that successfully, then I would be doing a great disservice to this school. So that needs to be a priority. And the good thing is that I think the parents and the families and stakeholders, alumni, they're all very willing to do what's best for the school because they care. And that is a testament to the Capuchins, to the teachers of the past who made this school so great and continue to be a part of it. Well, I think every school, every year has challenges or changes. And that's part of a school. And I feel like that coming in as a first year, administrator. I need to be a learner. I need to come in and observe. I need to listen to the people who've been here and find out as much as I can about TMP current situation, but also about its traditions, the culture, and I haven't got a sense at all of negativity. Those are hard decisions sometimes to make because there's people's lives and careers involved, but the overall goal is what's best for the school, because that's what's best for the students who attend. And as long as that's the primary focus of the decisions that are being made here, then those are good decisions. So hopefully those are the things that I'll learn more about quickly and as time goes on. The biggest challenge is, I think, the communication piece, is learning all about maintaining and how to best maintain that communication between all of the different stakeholders and groups that are involved. As you said earlier, there's so many people that care passionately about this school, and they all deserve to have a place at the table when it comes to discussing its future, especially if they're willing to provide their time and their talents and their, in making it a better place. So I have to be able to communicate with a lot of different people and facilitate that communication amongst different groups. But I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be a positive thing, and that'll help me learn real quick a lot of different names and a lot of different folks here in town. I think that if I had to put in a nutshell what I think that Catholic education offers, and I guess this is more of a vision of mine, not necessarily a question or an answer, but that the school has to continue to want to educate the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. And that it's important never to become just an academic prep academy or just an athletic factory, but it needs to be all of those three things, academics, the spiritual, and the physical. And just like God's love is infinite, so is our ability as learners to become the best we can be in every area. We can't just say, I'm going to pour all my energy into becoming the best student or the best athlete. That we can try to become the best in all those areas up to our potential. So I think that's just going to be an important overall vision to keep in mind going forward. And that's what Catholic schools have traditionally offered that maybe some other schools couldn't always give.